Good morning. Welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's another beautiful day here in North Carolina. It's a little brisk this morning in the upper 20s. First time we've had some cold weather in probably a month now. But anyway, we're going to get started on, we'll call this the bartering road trip. I actually found something on Facebook Marketplace that I couldn't resist, of course. Very local, probably only about 5 or 6 miles from the farm. So we're going to go snatch it up, and I'm going to do some bartering with Dylan, B&H Farms, on some things that he has that I want. So we're going to go pick this up. I'm going to have to unload it probably because I'm not sure the time frame of our bartering adventure. I've got some poles to go get to get started on the lean-to with a big trailer. So anyway, it's cold. My buddy doesn't like cold weather that much, so we're going to wait on him to get rounded up and get here and get everything cranked up and situated and head down the road. I'll try to get you a little bit more filming today than we usually do, but this is something that I've already gotten one of, and I'm tempted to keep it, but I think what I'm bartering for will come in more handy than this. So let's get started. Well, this is not where we wanted to be next on this video. I've got the dash tore apart. What's left of the dash here in the Love Muffin tore apart. Parking brake, trailer brake valve is leaking. I'm not sure what's going on. I've already pulled the one out of the parts truck before, because it happened with this truck when I first got it, and because it had been sitting, and you know me, pennies on the dollar. I worked with it, got it working, and it's been fine. Hasn't given me any trouble since the day I bought it, or right after the day I bought it. So instead of buying one, I just kept using it. Well, I pulled the one out of that truck, the parts truck that we got together with it, and I put it in the shop, and it's somewhere to be unfound by me this morning. So I'm in a mad dash. Of course, they can't pull anything up by year model anymore with a truck if it's not within the last 5 years. So I've got to either take the valve or get a part number off of it. So if any of you guys have ever messed with these Freightliner, I don't even know what you call it. I call them parking valves. It's aggravating. They got braces everywhere, lines. It's just hard as dickens to get out, and there's not much left of this dash to begin with. So anyway, put you on a little high speed and let you see the frustration. There's what we were after. Got the button off the trailer side. I don't know, I've never seen one quite like this. Definitely looks different than the other one I had. No luck on it or the parts truck, or the parts trailer rather. Got a call into a gentleman at a local truck dealer, truck parts dealer, and see. I figured this is some oddball crap from Consolidated, but this one doesn't look too old, so I don't know if somebody's changed it at some point or what, but I don't know. Can't tell what's leaking or what's not, but anyway, dead in the water for now. All right, well, back for another day. It turned off extremely cold last night. We're in the low 20s now. So got everything cranked up, running, waiting on my buddy to get here. Yesterday was a complete and total fail with the truck issues. We ended up putting the air valve in it. That fixed 80% of it. It's still got a small leak through the I think that's a brake, spring brake. I don't know, some kind of air valve at the back that supplies air to the spring brakes, I think is what it is when you set the brakes. But anyway, long story short, I replaced that when we got the truck. I had to put it on before I drove it home. And they're rebuilt units, and you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I didn't have any water in the tanks. There's not an air dryer on the truck, so you know that could have something to do with it. But anyway, the air valve fixed 90% of the problem. It's still got a small leak out of that. It'll be fine since we're going local. It's very hard to get to with the trailer hooked up, so we're just going to go on and get the item today, and then when I get back, we'll get the trailer unhooked and we'll put that new valve on. We should be good to go from that point forward. So we'll try to bring you along for as much footage as we can today and see if we can actually get this thing back to the farm. Stay tuned. made it back in all of its glory here. I didn't say anything about it, we just started filming. 85, 86 S1700 International bus. It's got, I think, 6.9 liter diesel in it. Dylan mainly wants it for the motor, and then he's going to use it for storage. I'll climb up in there when we get it off the trailer, but it's already been gutted and got carpet in it, and it's actually got a camper air conditioner on top. But anyway, we're going to do some bartering with it. Like I said, he's got 3 items that I'm getting from him, and I don't know how we're going to trade on all of them, but it'll be 2 round balers, 1 that's ready, field ready, 1 for parts, and then I think that's what we're trading on. I think then he bought me a disc cutter at an auction. I think I told him I'd buy from him. But anyway, we've got a monstrosity here trying to get it off because of no brakes, and I don't really want to take a chance on messing the brake up on the winch. We've already got one of those with the jerking situation. Not made to do that, they're made to pull. So we've got the cable hooked up to the service truck, run back to a snatch block, and he's going to be the brakes, and then I'm going to pull it with the truck, so it kind of works simultaneously, just like the winch, if you will, but old school. See if we can get this thing down off the trailer. Gave us a little bit of a fit again with this horrendous bracket they got underneath there to protect the gas tank, and then a little piece on the back, but we got it. What an afternoon and morning it has been. Everything worked out pretty good. I can't complain too much. I wish I had aluminum ramps. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I tried to get you some different clips, different footage. I don't know how the truck footage worked out, if you even get to see that, or if it was too bad. But something a little bit different. Again, bartering with Dylan for something that he has that I want, so can't complain there at all. That's what it's all about, pennies on the dollar stuff. So my buddy ended up getting a, I'm going to say this again, it's end mill, I think is what it's called. Something in the machine, and big old, looks like a big drill press deal, and a whole lot of bits with it. So worked out as a good score all around the board. I don't even think I got you a clip of that. I'm sure there'll be more of that in the future. But anyway, we'll get some footage whenever we make the trip down to Dylan's. I'm sure I'm going to have to haul it. I don't think his trailer's quite big enough. This bus is a little bit longer than the other one I had. Part of me wanted to keep it, but you know what I'm trading for is a whole lot more valuable than the storage space at this point in time. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of days, guys. Thank you for following on the journey with me. I know it's not quite farming, but if you've been with me for any length of time, you know this is what it's all about. I'm all the time into something and trying to turn pennies into dollars every once in a blue moon. So that being said, till next time, thank you.